ilaha illallah. Asyhadu anna Muhammadar Rasulullah. Asyhadu anna Muhammadar Rasulullah. Hayya 'alas shalah. Hayya 'alas salah. Hayya 'alal falah. Hayya 'alal falah. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. La ilaha illallah.
Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. Hamdan katsiran thayyiban mubarakan fihi. Kama yuhibbu rabbuna wa yarda. Wa asyhadu an la ilaha illallah wahdahu la syarika lah. Lahul asmaul husna. Wa asyhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluhu nabiyul mustafa sallallahu alaihi wa ala alihi wa ashabihi. Wa man ittaqa sunnatahu wa ihtada bi hadihi wa sallama tasliman katsiran. أما بعد أيها الناس اتقوا الله تعالى وتعلموا معنى التقوى. قال الله سبحانه وتعالى في كتابه العزيز: يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله حق تقاته ولا تموتن إلا وأنتم مسلمون. My beloved brothers, today's sermon invites us to understand and internalize a fundamental principle in the life of Muslim, which is taqwa, God consciousness. Indeed, taqwa serves as an effective control mechanism to regulate one's behavior and guide the direction of one's life. In the Quran, the term taqwa is among the most frequently mentions words by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. For example, we can refer to Surah Al-Baqarah verse 2, 102 and 220. Surah Al-Imran verse 15 and 172. Surah Al-A'raf verse 96. Surah Yusuf verse 109. Surah Al-Ra'd verse 35. Surah Maryam verse 72, and many other surahs that repeatedly emphasize on the concept of taqwa. The repeated mention of taqwa in the Quran highlights its significance in the life of a Muslim. For instance, during Friday sermons, we are often reminded to be conscious of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. and to practice taqwa. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله حق تقاته ولا تموتن إلا وأنتم مسلمون. Which means, O you who have believed, fear Allah as He should be feared, and do not die except as Muslims in submission to Him. Imam Azam-Ash'ari, in interpreting this verse, states that taqwa is obligatory. The meaning of taqwa here refers to fulfilling all obligatory duties as commanded by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, avoiding forbidden actions and all other prohibited matters. In this context, taqwa is not just about having fear of Allah, but it's also involves concrete actions, which include obedience to Allah's commands and refraining from all that is prohibited. Ma'asyiral muslimin rahimakumullah. Taqwa means, among other things, to carry out what Allah has commanded and to abstain from what He has forbidden. Therefore, a person who follows Allah's command and avoids His prohibitions is considered as one who possesses taqwa. The essence of the Prophet's da'wah call to faith can be seen in the message they convey, which is to unite people to have a taqwa towards Allah and to devote themselves to Him. Example of this call can be found in the da'wah of Prophet Nuh alayhi salam, as mentioned in the Quran in Surah Al-A'raf, verse 63. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم أوعجبتم أن جاءكم ذكر من ربكم على رجل منكم ينذركم ولتتقوا ولعلكم ترحمون. Then do you wonder that there has come a reminder from your Lord through a man from among you, that He may warn you and that you may fear Allah, so you might receive mercy. Prophet also called upon and reminded people of Ad who have taqwa towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. وَإِلَىٰ عَادٍ أَخَاهُمْ هُودًا قَالَ يَا قَوْمِ اعْبُدُوا اللَّهَ مَا لَكُم مِّنْ إِلَٰهٍ غَيْرُهُ أَفَلَا تَتَّقُونَ. And to the Ad we send their brother Hud. He said, O my people, worship Allah. You have no deity other than Him. Then will you not fear Him? Surah Al-A'raf, verse 65. My beloved brothers, taqwa forms the foundation of the development of a healthy, high-quality, peaceful, prosperous, and harmonious society. A community that is built upon the spirit and principle of taqwa will receive the blessing and protection of Allah. Positive values in life, such as cooperation, tolerance, mutual understanding, respect, patience, and others, can be nurtured if the principle of taqwa are embraced. On the other hand, negative traits and values will dominate the life of an individual or society if taqwa is not met, the basis of the beliefs and practices. When a society loses its foundation of taqwa, it leads to the spread of immoral behaviors, such as disrespecting others, anger, deep grudges, envy, arrogance, hypocrisy, inability to cooperate, exposing others' faults, slander, and other negative traits. The spread of slander within a community, for example, occurs due to the erosion of taqwa values in an individual. When these values diminish, people are willing to slander and disgrace others for their own interests. Therefore, for Muslims, Any news received should be first carefully investigated and verified. Those who believe in news without proper scrutiny and even become its spreaders will bear the sin of spreading false information. Due to the importance of taqwa in creating a peaceful and prosperous society, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has clearly outlined the principles of this foundation. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم ولو أن أهل القرى آمنوا واتقوا لفتحنا عليهم بركات من السماء والأرض ولكن كذبوا فأخذناهم بما كانوا يكسبون. And if only the people of the cities had believed and feared Allah, we would have opened them blessing from the heaven and the earth. But they denied the messengers, so we seized them for what they were earning. Surah Al-A'raf, verse 96. Dear Muslim brothers, the sentence explains that the condition of receiving blessing from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is to have faith and be pious towards Him. The blessing granted by Allah as mentioned in this verse include the abundance of sustenance from Him. Therefore, a society that seeks Allah's blessing should have faith and piety towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala by performing acts of worship to Him, seeking lawful sources of income, avoiding unlawful sources of earning, eliminating feelings of envy, grudges, and malice, eradicating slanderous practices and culture, honoring scholars, and cultivating other commendable qualities. If these values and qualities are not practiced, eventually calamities, disasters, and the punishment of Allah will befall the society. In this regard, Allah explains how previous nations were destroyed because they abandoned their piety towards Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and instead engaged in various acts of wrongdoing. Kam ahlakna minal qurun min ba'di nuhin wa kafa bi rabbika bi dhunubi ibadihi khabiran basira. Surah Al-Isra, verse 17. And how many we have destroyed from the generation after Noah, and sufficient is your Lord concerning the sins of His servants, as acquainted and saying. This verse should serve as a reminder to subsequent generations not to follow the path of the previous generation who committed evil, oppression, deception, and various forms of corruptions until they became immune to the calamities and disasters sent by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Thus, this is the message of today's sermons, urging us all to take lesson from the verses of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and to increase our piety or taqwa towards Him. Barakallahu li wa lakum fil Qur'anil azim wa nafa'ani wa iyyakum bima fihi min al-ayati wal Qur'ani wa dhikril hakim. Wa taqabbala minni wa minkum tilawata innahu huwas samiul alim. Aqulu qawli hadza wa astaghfirullahal azim li wa lakum wa lisairil muslimin wal muslimat wal mu'minina wal mu'minat fastaghfiruh innahu huwal ghafurur rahim. Alhamdulillah hamdan katsiran kama amar. Wa asyhadu an la ilaha illallah wahdahu la syarika lah. Wa asyhadu anna sayyidana Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluh. Allahumma shalli wa sallim ala sayyidina Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa ashabihi ajma'in. Amma ba'd. Fa ya ibadallah, ittaqullaha ta'ala fima amar wa antahu amma nahakum anhu wa zajar. Ala sallu wa sallimu ala nabiyin ألا صلوا وسلموا على النبي المصطفى فقد أمرنا الله بذلك حيث قال في كتابه العزيز إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما اللهم صل وسلم وبارك على سيدنا محمد وعلى آل سيدنا محمد وارض اللهم عن الخلفاء الراشدين المهديين أبي بكر وعمر وعثمان وعلي وعن بقية الصحابة والقرابة والتابعين التابعين وعنا معهم وفيهم برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين اللهم اغفر للمؤمنين والمؤمنات والمسلمين والمسلمات الأحياء منهم والأموات اللهم ادفع عنا البلاء والوباء والزلازل والمحن ما ظهر منها وما بطن عن بلدنا هذا خاصة وسائر البلدان عامة يا رب العالمين اللهم انصر إخواننا المستضعفين في غزة وفي فلسطين وفي كل مكان عامة يا أرحم الراحمين اللهم بدل خوفهم أمنا وحزنهم فرحا وهمهم فرجا يا رب العالمين ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار عباد الله إن الله يأمر بالعدل والإحسان وإيتاء ذي القربى وينهى عن الفحشاء والمنكر والبغي يعظكم لعلكم تذكرون فاذكروا الله العظيم يذكركم واشكروه على نعمه يزدكم واسألوه من فضله يعطيكم ولذكر الله أكبر والله يعلم ما تصنعون
الله أكبر الله أكبر أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح قد قامت الصلاة قد قامت الصلاة الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين إن الذين قالوا ربنا الله ثم استقاموا تتنزل عليهم الملائكة ألا تخافوا ولا تحزنوا وأبشروا بالجنة التي كنتم توعدون نحن أولياؤكم في الحياة الدنيا وفي الآخرة ولكم فيها ما تشتهي أنفسكم ولكم فيها ما تدعون نزلا من غفور رحيم ومن أحسن قولا ممن دعا إلى الله وعمل صالحا وقال إنني من المسلمين الله أكبر سمع الله لمن حمده الله أكبر
الله أكبر
الله أكبر بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين ولا تستوي الحسنة ولا السيئة ادفع بالتي هي أحسن فإذا الذي بينك وبينه عداوة كأنه ولي حميم وما يلقاها إلا الذين صبروا وما يلقاها إلا ذو حظ عظيم فإما ينزغنك من الشيطان نزغ فاستعذ بالله إنه هو السميع العليم الله أكبر سمع الله لمن حمده الله الله أكبر
الله أكبر
الله أكبر السلام عليكم ورحمة الله السلام عليكم ورحمة الله يا رب الله الله الله
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillah, we finish getting our prayer. And if you come next, if it's full, you can pray at the third floor. There's space there for two staff, around 20 people. Maybe 15 people can meet there. So if you come here full, then please go to the third floor. Second, Alhamdulillah, Allah bless us with Islam. Allah gives us his Iman. We are blessed with hidayah from Allah. But a lot of Japanese, like he become Muslim because he has friends, and he also become Muslim because he's friends with me. So a lot of them, they don't know about Islam, but they believe in God. They they believe in Allah, but they don't know who is Allah. So this is our responsibility to tell them what they should worship is Allah. So inshallah, okay, we born here to do dunya is not to success in the dunya. We born to dunya to success in dunya and akhirah. We have two motivation. We have two target. The dunya success, akhirah success. So in way to success in akhirah, we have to spread Islam for our own benefit, for our amal jariyah. We should have more and more amal jariyah. Amal jariyah that what we do is extended until the day of judgment. So inshallah, call them to Islam. Call them as many to Islam, because Islam is being bombarded, being fast. Someone gives false information to them. If we don't clear this correct Islam, they will know Islam as a bad religion. So inshallah, let's be together. And the second, we are going to be the next second Japan Dawa Center in Wakayama. So please, saving that. This is your saving actually for your future saving. Please save that at least 1,000 or 2,000 minimum to save that for your own future. Thank you so much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.